Hey guys, me Dave. It's 1/11/2023, so I thought I'd do a little video. Did I do a video last night? I can't remember. I don't think I did. I don't think I did a video last night. It's not a whole lot to talk about, in my targeting. They're not giving me heartburn because I'm taking those pills, but they are hitting me in other ways. They're, you know, I heard this from other TIs too. They always have the dogs barking in the neighborhood and stuff like that. In our case, they're making our dogs bark all the time. Okay, now, so I woke up this morning and I put Tanner out and I put Cody out and all that stuff. They're two collies and they like to bark. They're good watchdogs, but they like to bark, which disturbs the neighbors. So I can't have them out there all the time. And I'm like, what are they barking at? I put them out. I'm like, what are they barking at? What are they barking at? I didn't see anybody until I went out to the back door, and I looked over because we live right across from a park. You guys, they always have the perps there and doing all this stuff. There was a girl over there. She's looking right at me, facing our house, almost right by our fence, with her two dogs. Tanner was going crazy. He was going crazy this morning. I have my Mini Cooper. I have a Mini Cooper S. The supercharger blown, locked up on it. I don't know what I'm going to do with the car. I paid $5,000 for the car. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. So he hops on my Mini Cooper. So he's up here, so he can see over the fence and see everyone at the park and see everyone in the alley and everything else. Because there's so much snow. I'm up in northern Minnesota. My car is covered in snow. So he hops up on the car, up on the hood, and he's out there barking at people. So what they do is they send these perps out, go 8:30 in the morning. 8:30 in the morning. Go play with your dogs in the middle of a snow-covered park, which nobody goes to. Go there with your two dogs and look at our house, go right by our fence, and make my dogs bark all the time. So this is what they've been doing lately. Our collies, if nobody's out there, they don't bark. They like to lay out in the snow. It's been in the 30s, so they like to go out in the backyard. It's a fenced-in yard. They like to go out there and just lay out in the snow. They like this weather. They like to play in the snow. They like the snow altogether, But they've been sending people out here to make our dogs bark and make the neighbors get pissed off at us, So, and I heard that from other TIs, it's like, what's with the barking dogs? There's barking dogs all the time. Well, it's a stress thing. They want to keep you stressed out all the time, So I'm out there in my socks trying to get Tanner in and all this stuff, my long underwear, trying to get Tanner in the house and all this stuff, and he doesn't listen very well to me. He's only 3 years old. He doesn't listen very well. He's like a 3-year-old. He doesn't listen very well. So that's one thing they do in this program. They will make dogs bark. They'll make your dogs bark. They will send a perp. I've had a perp stand right outside my fence, and Tanner was going crazy. The guy stopped right in front of my gate, and he was looking at my house. And Tanner is going crazy because this perp is standing right there. Is it perps? Yes, it is perps. I've lived here. I lived in this neighborhood my whole life. Nobody goes to this park, you guys. Nobody goes to this park. If they go there, they're perps. Nobody goes to this park. It's the middle of winter. It's the middle of January. Why would you take your kid to a park full of snow and snowbanks and everything else? There's no ice rink or anything like that around here. You know, why would you go there, excuse me, to a park full of snow? You know, they're perps. And this is what they've been doing the last couple of days. I put my dogs out and they make them bark, you know, and pissing off the neighbors. You know, the neighbor over that way, I went to school with her sister, and she's my Facebook friend. She's my friend on Facebook. And I wrote on Facebook, I said, I'm sorry, you know, I'm sorry. I'm like, neighbors, I'm sorry my dogs are barking. People are standing out there purposely making my dogs bark in front of our fence. You know, I apologize, hoping she will tell her sister that, because, you know, people are going to get pissed off and they're going to call the cops and everything else. And, you know, are we going to get a ticket? Are we going to get a verbal warning? Or, you know, are we going to get in trouble? But they will sit out there and make your dogs bark. So that's one thing they do in this program. Another thing they like to do, if you're getting remote monitoring or V2K or anything like that, you know, some people, they talk about being a target and they don't get remote monitoring or V2K or anything like that. They just get burns and harassment and stuff like that. I have a hard time believing that they're not getting remote monitoring and stuff like that. Another thing they like to do is they like to make you throw up. They will like to make you throw up. Whether you like you wake up in the morning, and whatever, they'll make your stomach turn. They can make your stomach turn, and you will throw up. You know, and they will do that if you have a couple drinks. If you have a couple drinks, you're not drunk or anything like that. I don't get drunk. I get a little buzz on, and I go to bed. You know, I have 4 drinks, and that's it. I don't get drunk. I get a little buzz on, and I go to bed. You know, so they will make you throw up. They can make your stomach turn upside down, and they can make you throw up. And that's what the diplomats have complained about. That was on the State Department survey. Do they make you throw up? It's like, yes, they make me throw up once a week, you know. That's another thing they do in this program. They're just sick and demented. Another thing they do in this program, too, is they like to choke you. They like to choke you. They can cause you, I mean, if they want to, they can stuff your nose up, and you'll have so much phlegm in here, you'll choke. And then what they'll do is they'll cut your airway off. So you're choking on your phlegm, and they cut your airway off, so you can't breathe. You're like, you're not breathing, and you're sitting there choking. That's another thing they like to do, and they get off on it. You know, they get off on this stuff. I'm telling you guys, you know, in my program, is there researchers? Yes, there are researchers. You know, there's cognitive researchers in my program, but these guys also get sexually aroused on torture. They get sexually aroused on torture, you guys. These guys are psychopaths. It turns them on sexually to torture you and make you choke on your phlegm, you know, and all this stuff. And they can do that with these weapons. They can cause, you know, your nose to stuff up, all kinds of phlegm run down, and then they can cut off your airway so you can't breathe, and you're choking. They've done that several times to me when I was sleeping. I'll be sleeping and they will cut off my airway, and I will wake up gasping for air and almost choking. These people, There's sick people that do this, you guys. They really do get they get aroused on this stuff, you guys. You know, what are they doing in their free time? Are they tying up their girlfriend? Are they beating her? Are they you know, are they beating her breasts? Are they beating her body? Or, you know, what are they doing to these people on their free time? You know, it wouldn't surprise me. These people are severely demented in my program. They are severely demented in my program. That's what these people like to do. They like to tie people up and beat them, make them choke them out, choke them out, choke them out, you know, and stuff like that. That's the type of things they have done to me. Now, you know, I know some people say they're all researchers and all this stuff. Well, let me tell you a little secret. I never mentioned on these videos. When I was getting V2K, one of the guys on V2K threatened to rape me. He threatened to rape me. Okay, now that's not a researcher, all right? You know, that's not a researcher. Okay, now a researcher isn't going to say, well, I'm going to rape your butt, you know. So these guys are very sick and demented psychopaths. They're very sick and demented psychopaths, and they would kill us in a heartbeat. They would kill us in a heartbeat, and that's the truth of it, you know. So, those are some things I've never said on this program. Todd Giffen said that he was raped. He said he was raped on a video. And he was at a homeless shelter and he was being thrown out of there and everything else. And he said he was raped. Was he physically raped? I don't know. But these people, they don't care if you're a woman or a man or a child or a boy or a girl or a man or a woman. They don't care. They don't care. They'll stick their filthy thing in anything that has a hole in it. They don't care. They're psychopaths. They don't care, you guys. These people don't care. You know, so this is some of the things they have done in my program and other TI's programs. I'm telling you, they're using sick people in these programs, and they're teaching the supercomputer how to be so evil. They're teaching the supercomputer how to be so evil. And they are evil people. They're the worst of the worst. They're taking every evil mind and they're putting it in that supercomputer. These guys are doing marijuana. They're drinking all day. They're doing meth all day. They're probably doing heroin all day. They're doing drugs all day long. And they're very sick psychopaths. They don't care if you're a man or a woman. They will do bad things to you. If you're 80 years old or 8 years old, they don't care. They don't care. I wish some people would get that through their head. These people are bad, evil people in this program, and they would kill us in a heartbeat. They would kill us in a heartbeat. When I was getting V2K, they wanted me to go out in the backyard and pour gasoline on myself and light myself on fire. Now, Chris Burton kind of did that to himself. He's more controlled. He's controlled. I'm not that controlled. I think they have a hard time controlling me. But they were putting messages in my head to go out in the back, pour myself with gasoline, and light myself on fire. That's how nice these guys are. That's not research. That's murder. That's murder. Okay? These guys are evil as hell, you guys. They're evil as hell. Some people just don't get it, but they're evil as hell. Anyway, that's what's going on with me. There's not much going on. They're not giving me heartburn because I'm taking those pills. What's going to happen next month? Are they going to refill my prescription? Are we going to go to the hospital next month. I don't know, maybe. On a good note, my insurance covered 100% almost. It cost over $9,000 for me to go to the ER. That's with the ambulance ride. I have to pay $250 of that because of the ambulance. So my out-of-pocket expense is $250. I can handle that. It's not $1,000 bill. My insurance covered everything except the ambulance ride down there, which was $2,500. $2,500, can you believe that, you guys? I'll tell you something. You know, if you're single and you're looking for a girlfriend, you want to see some cute girls, they're all working at the hospital. I'm telling you, they're all working at the hospital. You know. So anyway, other than that, not much going on, you guys. I'm just hanging out. I thought I'd do a little video. I'm going out to lunch with my sister tomorrow. Got to keep those relationships going, you guys. We got to keep our family close to us, even if they don't support us, even if they're involved or they're part of this and everything else. Got to keep those relationships close to us. I'm going out to lunch with my sister tomorrow. You know, I'm going to enjoy that and have some coffee and everything else. And, you know, enjoy myself. You know, get out of the house. So anyway, that's it for tonight. You know, I suppose I'll cut this off. I hope you guys do well, and I'll talk to you guys later.